Hey everyone, welcome back to my channel. Thank you so much for taking the time out of your day and checking out this video. Today's video is going to be a Kringle candle haul. Oh, it has been a minute since I bought anything from Kringle. I think according to like my account, it said it was March of last year? Or no, March of 2020. It doesn't matter, it's been a long time. So I'm very excited to do a haul. First, what's on my lips is the Maybelline Superstay Vinyl Ink in the shade Peachy. I think these are really, really pretty. It's my first time wearing this and she's gorgeous. I love her. Gonna get some more colors of that. And then on my eyeballs, I have the Morphe 35O palette. Just all the fall vibes, you know? Okay, let's get into the Kringle candle haul because this is so exciting. I got these for a steal, you guys, an absolute steal, okay? They were doing, now I had been wanting to purchase for quite some time because their fall scents, there was a couple that seemed really up my alley, very interesting, and I was like, I want to do it. But these bad boys are $29.50, the large jars, and first of all, I was not paying full price. And second, every sale seemed good, but then I was like, oh, no, I won't. And then finally, they did a $12 off sale, so that brought these to like $17.50, I guess. And you couldn't use ambassador codes, which was fine, but I used a $15 reward from their reward program, like their loyalty program. So I got every single large jar here for less than $15 plus free shipping. So that's like over 50% off, which I'm here for that. That is better than any sale that I've seen, except I think they're like after Christmas sale. I think they might do 50% off then. I'm not sure. But anyway, these were a great steal. So I wound up getting 7 candles to get to the free shipping mark. So we are in like Flynn. I'll start with the repeat. I also have my iPad here because they never do scent notes, which I wish that they would bring those back. All right, I'll start with the repeat scent. So this was hard. So I had the 6 in my cart. I needed one more to get to free shipping because at that point I was like, you know what? I might as well just get something else to make it free shipping instead of paying $7.99, plus the reward brought off more. So I was like, okay, fine. And then I was like, do I get a medium jar or do I get a large jar? Because the large jars, they do take a lot of time. But the price difference between a large jar and a medium jar, I think it's like $2. And to get almost, it's not quite double, but to get a good amount of wax more for $2, I said, fine. You've convinced me to myself. Okay, so the repeat scent that I got was Over the Rainbow. This I really, really liked. And the last time I purchased it, it came in the paraffin, which is such a bummer because it was labeled as soy. Kringle customer service, by the way, is fantastic. They refunded me for that. I told them just because I didn't want other people to be disappointed because it was labeled as soy, blah, 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 when it was really paraffin. And it was old. Like, it had the sticker for the scent notes on the top. Like, they dug this out the back. I think you saw it in my haul, pretty much. But, great customer service. 10 out of 10. Amazing. So anyway, I picked up another one of Over the Rainbow. I was so hard to pick. I was like, do I get this one? Do I get another herbal tea? Because I love that one. Do I get another vanilla cone, apple cider donut? I don't know. But I went with Over the Rainbow because this is a really nice scent. Top notes are melon, sea salt, ozone, then cantaloupe, honeydew melon, marine, and melon and sweet and green. So this is a really beautiful, just a melon, mostly honeydew type of scent, but it is so beautiful. It has a touch of that like salt in it, which just kind of like that's a very big thing, is to put salt on melon because it just amps up the sweetness. So good. Beautiful. I love this. These wicks are very crazy, but I'm going to save this for the springtime because or you know what? I might even burn it in the winter because I just love it. It's so good. So Over the Rainbow is awesome. Love Over the Rainbow. They were just going to grab and go. All the rest are new to me, which is fun. Okay, let's try to find you here. I have Anjou and Allspice, which is, Anjou is a type of pear. And I'm used to Bartlett pears in wax. I feel like Bartlett is like the go-to type of pear because it's a little bit sweeter. So when I first opened this, I was like, I'm not sure about this one. But Anjou and Allspice is, the top notes are pear and juniper, then pear, gin accord, and the base is vanilla, cream, nutmeg, and allspice. And I was a little scared because, you know, allspice, but it was in the base note. So I thought, oh, maybe it won't be that bad. But look at this beautiful label. Oh, I didn't really show you the label of Over the Rainbow. Oh, so pretty. But yeah, Anjou and allspice. I really like pear. I think it's a nice take on like a fall scent without being apple or pumpkin, you know. The wick, she's a little bent. She's a little sad. We gotta fix her, but she's good. And it's so strange. When I open this, I swear to God, my first thought is always bubblegum. That smells like bubblegum. But and I don't know why. I really don't know why. But the more, when I couldn't contain myself. I had to smell these when I first got them. I opened this and I was like, pardon? What are you talking about? This literally smells like bubblegum. But the more that I smelled it, like I sniffed all the other ones and I came back to it. Then it changes to pear. It does change to pear. A nice pear. Definitely not a Bartlett pear. This is not as sweet as a Bartlett. Anjou is definitely not a sweeter type of pear. It's almost like a dry pear, if that makes sense. Like, it's not juicy and sweet. I don't get a ton of allspice. I don't, which is really nice. So I think I'm going to burn this. I think I might burn this in the kitchen relatively soon, like maybe the beginning of November. I don't know. We'll have to see. Part of my brain still swears it's bubblegum, but it's pear. It's pear, I promise you. I promise you, brain. It's so strange. But as for the other notes, like, I don't get a lot. It's not very vanilla-y or anything like that. The juniper, it doesn't smell like a holiday type of scent. It's mostly just a straightforward kind of pear, but again, not a sweet or juicy pear. So that one's good. We're gonna see how that one does when lit. All right, next up we have Morning Cartoons. The ever-confusing label and scent. I've watched a lot of reviews on this one, a lot of hauls with this in it, and this is my one, like, beef with Kringle, is that their scent notes and their labels, most of the time they're scent notes, but definitely the label on this one, never match, like, the scent. For example, their buttercream, blackberry buttercream, there's no blackberry in the notes. Their pumpkin cheesecake has like berries and cassis in it. Like, it just, their names don't match all the time. And then this one, the label certainly does not match. So the scent notes on this are brown sugar, toasted waffles, cinnamon, pumpkin spice, maple syrup, creamy butter, warm woods, accord, amber, and vanilla accord. So there's a lot of gourmand going on here, which doesn't fit with the Fruit Loops label. It doesn't fit. It just doesn't. You could have literally picked just anything but that. There's so many notes in here. Waffles, cinnamon, brown sugar, pumpkin. Like, this picture of the scent notes would have been great. This one with, oh, it's glare. This one with the maple syrup and the pancakes and the butter, perfect. This makes no sense to me. But anyway, it is super gourmand, and I like that. People have said that this is pumpkin pecan waffles vibes. I agree with that. I don't think it's a dupe. This is definitely not nearly as heavy on cold to my nose as pumpkin pecan waffles. Like, pumpkin pecan waffles is rich and decadent and like, whoa, that's gourmand, heavy in your face. This is a little bit lighter and not light in scent, just a little bit lighter of a gourmand. Like airy, I guess if you could call it. Like, this really smells like an airy type of waffle. Not super dense. I get a lot of the like brown sugar, a little bit of that maple, pumpkin spice, maple syrup, mostly the maple syrup, but it doesn't smell like you tapped a maple tree. It's nice. This is definitely like a waffle, brown sugar, maple syrup fragrance, similar to pumpkin pecan waffles if we're going to be honest, but I think different. This is good. This is a little heavy for the weather right now, so I'll probably burn this like in the winter, definitely when it's winter, because it's a thicker, heavier gourmand. Delicious, but a little heavier. All right, let's move on to, let's do this one. Let's do Gorgeous. Now this one has got a really pretty label of pumpkins that are like, again, these are like the canvas looking labels that look like a painting. Very, very pretty. The scent notes on this one are pumpkin spice, citrus, pumpkin, cinnamon, nut, spice, and vanilla. And Their like little blurb, their like scent story talks about pumpkin spice latte, and that's why I was never interested in this one, because I don't really like coffee fragrances. But then I read the notes and I was like, oh, there's actually no coffee in here, so we'll give it a try. And this is like a pumpkin, not typical, but fairly similar to the very basic pumpkin scents that you see from every brand. It's pumpkin, it's some spices, and that's pretty much it. It's not bad. Definitely not bad. It is super fall, very pumpkin-y. It's not super spicy, which is really nice, because again, pumpkin fragrances can sometimes lean super, super spicy. This is not super spicy. It's just pumpkin and spices. This says there's citrus. Nah, I don't get any citrus. Vanilla, not that I can smell like standalone. It's a nice pumpkin fragrance. Pumpkin and spices. This is very fall. I feel like this is probably going to be my Thanksgiving candle because it's very festive with the pumpkins and the gourds. Or no, that's an apple. Anyway, it's very festive, and I feel like this scent is super, super fitting for Thanksgiving. Yeah, that's like perfect Thanksgiving candle because it's not super spicy, but it's still the pumpkin, but it's kind of warm from the spices. Very nice. Very nice. And not pumpkin spice latte, which is great. Okay, then we'll do Rail Bridge. This one I was really looking forward to because a lot of people said it's good. It smells like a men's cologne, and the top note is bergamot, and you know I love me some bergamot. So the top note is bergamot and orange, black peppercorn, apple floral, amber wood, patchouli, and musk. So I was a bit scared with the patchouli and the musk, but I really love bergamot. I love orange. Black peppercorn, I think, is a really great addition to fragrances as long as it's not super, super, like, pepper. You know what I mean? If it's done right. So, yeah, Rail Bridge. Very pretty, like, looks like a watercolor painting of a bridge. And this is just, like, lighting up my fresh lover's heart. Definitely smells slightly manly, slightly cologne-y, but not very, again, I always like use the description like not Axe body spray. No, this is like, oh, it is so good. What a refreshing break from all of the typical fall fragrances. Apple, pumpkin, spice, gourmand. Like, this is such a wonderful addition to their fall collection because it is such a breath of fresh air. Yes, ma'am. This smells like a clean man outside. Oh, it's good. It's good. Yes. The black peppercorn is really giving it that like manly vibe because the bergamot is more of a citrusy type of scent. So that black peppercorn is so good in here. Again, it doesn't smell like, cracked black pepper that you put in your soups or whatever, your food, but oh, so good. I don't get any patchouli. No. Floral, no. It's just a beautiful, slightly cologne-y, fresh cologne scent. Like a fresh cologne-y type of scent. Beautiful. Absolutely beautiful. Love this. Love, love, love this. Love. So good. So, so good. Okay, then we have Clearwater Creek, and this label is so beautiful. It's got like kind of like a holographic, or not holographic, like a shininess to the water. Beautiful leaf. The top notes are fresh ozone, citrus, dewy herbals, musk, and wood. This one was kind of like my leap of faith. I was like, we'll see. I think we're gonna like everything, but this one we'll have to see about this one. But it's not bad. It's really not bad. I get this sort of like, it's sort of almost like an herbal note. And now when I look at it, it says dewy herbals. There you go. But it's not super, super herbal. Like, it's kind of different. It's really a different type of fragrance. This is, it smells like, it's so hard to describe. It is watery, and it's like a watery herbal type of scent. It's so strange. Fresh ozone. Okay. Okay. It smells like definitely the ozone is in here. Sort of like that airy vibe to it, like fresh air vibe. And then I get like water and then herbal. But again, not herbs, like pizza herbs or anything like that. Just a beautiful kind of, and again, not herbs that you would like smell at the spa either. Like it doesn't smell like lavender or eucalyptus. It kind of is just like if you plucked a bunch of like wild grown herbs and like dewy grass. Like that's kind of like what it smells like. So it's not foodie, it's not spa, it's just kind of like in somewhere falling on its own scope. I don't know, it's so hard to describe. And I was like looking at the reviews because I was interested in it, and people said, you know, a lovely light earthy fragrance, did not disappoint. It's someone said it's like a day between summer and autumn, crisp yet warm, and that was it. It's not heavy yet fills the room with warm, inviting scent. It's clean and fresh as well. And I agree. I tend to agree that the herbal gives it sort of this, again, it's sort of, it smells like outdoor, like watery herbs. I don't know how to describe it. Super different. I have definitely never purchased, bought, burned, used anything quite like this. So this is definitely new to me, but I like it. I'm interested to see how that one does and see what it, you know, smells like in a room with air and all that kind of stuff. So we're interested in that. And then the last one that I have is sugar pumpkins. And every time I read this, I want to say sugared pumpkins, because sugar pumpkins, like it just doesn't sound right. Like sugared pumpkin smells right. Anyway, not important at all, but it's a gorgeous label. This is pumpkin accord, cinnamon orange, brown butter, clove leaf, baked vanilla, sweet cream, and sandalwood. And this is good. This is good. It's definitely a sweeter type of pumpkin. Not quite as sweet as I thought it was going to be. I really thought that this was going to be, with the name like sugar, I really thought it would be a little bit more sweet, but it's not bad. I really actually like it. The more I smell it, the more I like it. It's good. The pumpkin is definitely in there. Again, not super spicy, not like cinnamon clove nasty. It definitely has this bakery note to it, like this baked undertone to it that kind of reminds me of like their other gourmand fragrances, like the morning cartoons and the really the morning cartoons. Not the same. I'm not trying to say they're the same, but they have the same like bakery accord to it, which is really nice. I like this. This one's good. If I had to pick between this one and Gorgeous, I'm definitely picking sugared pumpkins. This one is like straight pumpkin and spices, I should say. And this one's a little bit more bakery vibes. So that's just more up my alley. But really nice. I'm interested to burn this one. Again, this one I think would be great for like a November type of burn. I think I'm going to burn this one in my bedroom because this just feels cozy. I like this one. I like this one a lot. Good one. And that is it. That is all she wrote for my most recent Kringle haul. I really love Kringle. I think that they burn beautifully. They are just fabulous, like clean burners. They usually have great scent and great, you know, room filling throw. As for favorite from all of these, this is hard. I think my favorite's probably going to be Railbridge. Let's just be real. Followed by probably Sugar Pumpkins. And then the third one, the third one might be Morning Cartoons, but that's kind of, I don't know. Definitely top two are Railbridge and Sugared Pumpkins, but I like all of them. I like everything, which is good. Very good news, because buying blind online can be kind of hard and nerve-wracking, especially when you're spending so much money, but I did get these for a fabulous deal, so I'm excited to see if they do anything for Black Friday, what they have releasing. I know they released all of their holiday scents. I'm not a huge holiday scent kind of person. The pine, the cranberry, the holiday spices, like, it's just not my vibe. It's just not, like, the types of scents that I like. So, I don't know if I'll get anything from holiday, but if they have good sales on Black Friday, I might pick up some some like classic fragrance. Like their warm cotton is really good. Their the herbal tea is really delicious. And then if I burn any of these and I like it, we could do a repurchase of those. But we shall see. We'll see what the next few weeks brings. That is it for me, you guys. Let me know down below if you've purchased anything from Kringle. Did you buy anything from their Halloween launch, their fall launches, their Christmas launches? They've been launching a lot lately. Let me know down below. I would love to chat with you guys, and I will see you in my next one. Bye.